All right, I think I'm on, but let me double check. And my videos live. Hey, streaming live right now. Come on, but let me double check. Okay, there we go. Sound is on. I'm going to put a link into the chat. Because, let's do it. And paste. Live. Live show now. Nude girlies. Not really. Not really. Okay, all right. And let me get my money page up. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, it's boring. Welcome to the Operation Hangover. UK, China, Commonwealth, Italy, France. Uh, turn 6 from the volcano there in Kansas City, Missouri. I am your General Crowbar. Good evening. All right. Italy joined the ranks of the Allies. There was a coalition attack that took Rome. Um, so the UK is going to get $5 of the Allied bonus. They're going to buy a tactical bomber and a tank, free Indian infantry, 2 strat bombers, 4 infantry. And then Italy is going to get $3 of the Allied bonus. They're going to buy a fighter and 2 tanks to beef up Rome. Commonwealth is going to get $1 of the Allied bonus, and they're going to buy 3 more transports. Because, why not? And that leaves Russia an extra dollar to spend on this turn. Okay. Main camera. Okay. Combats. There are some combats going on. Um, I'll go in. I'm not collecting any money, so it doesn't really matter. And there's not really any dice rolling after the UK. So I'll do the UK first, and I'll just kind of make a mishmash of the rest of the stuff because it's all moving units around. Okay. So there's the buys. The Commonwealth is going to borrow some French transport hulks because, I got a lot of Commonwealth transports on the board right now. And the French are good to borrow some units from. What's up, Bandit? Free Bessarabia. Yes, that is on the agenda. In fact, I'll do that right now. I'm going to take these 2 tanks from Rostov, and they're going to blitz through Ukraine and take that back for the Russians, and they're going to go to Bessarabia and take that back for the Russians. So Germany will go down to Russia, go back up to Germany down to 1, 2. Actually, they'll go down 3. And Russia go back up 3, 28, 29, 30. Okay. And there's no combat over here. The combat was already won. Excellent. Good job. Way to go, allies. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 fighters, and they're going to go 1, 2, and they're going to attack these units in Burma. They'll have 4 remaining out of the ATC. These 3 fighters are going to, or excuse me, 6 fighters from India are going to go 1, 2, 3 into French Indochina. I'll just put them right up here. Or North Indochina, and they're going to attack the 4 infantry in the AAA. So Japan will get a AAA shot out of that, but that's we're going to try to take that out. All of this stuff here is going to come into Burma, so that's 5, 10, 15, 18, 19 infantry, 20 infantry, 2 artillery, and 4 tanks into Burma. The tank from West India is going to go 1, 2, and join. So those 3 territories are getting attacked. And that is all for Britain. Yeah, there's no transports. Everything else is non-combat. So let's roll these out. Okay, I'm going to roll 1 infantry for your guy in Burma. See if he takes a guy with him, because I feel like I'm probably going to kill him. Hey, he got 1. All right, so I'll kill that 1 guy, and I'll just kill him. And Burma is back in British hands. They will go up 1. Japan will go down 1. Okay, the tank. So I've got 2 fighters against a tank and an infantry. All right, get hard. Oh, Jesus. And you got 1. So 1 of my fighters is dead. I'm going to go ahead and continue. You got a hit, so your infantry will die. Hey, all right. So the infantry in 1 of my fighters is gone. And we got a 3 on a 3. So my 3 hits. Tank's dead. Cool. Perfect. And misses. My fighter lives. Cool. So Japan keeps the territory, but I have a fighter left. Excellent. Okay, next attack, North Indochina. You have a AAA. And I have 6 planes coming in, so you get a AAA shot right here. Oh! Shit! Okay, so 2 are gone. Owie. Okay. Did his job. Okay, that leaves me with 4 fighters. 4 threes against your 4 infantry and 1 AAA. All right. 1 goddamn hit. You can't say goddamn on the air. Nobody's listening anyway. Okay, coming back. 2. Oh my god. So I will lose 2 fighters. And you will lose 1, which means you will lose your AAA. So, oh man. So I'm going to continue with my 2 fighters. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Hey, you got 1. Okay, my fighter's going to retreat. My one fighter remaining didn't even get into the infantry. That was sadness. Okay, so that fighter is going to go back to Calcutta. The fighter from Burma is going to go back to Calcutta. No, I rolled the right dice. That's boy, oh boy. Oh, that was painful. All right. So that's done. That's done. That's done. And that is that. All right. Now, non-combats. There. That ought to encompass everything. So I've got these 2 fighters here that landed back. The infantry from West India is going to walk forward. The transport from A-52 is going to go 1, 2 to P-65. The 2 tanks are going to drive 1, 2 into India. This infantry is going to rail 1, 2 into India. This tank here in Iraq is Get a rail 1, 2, 3 into India. Okay. Quick note: the strap bomber from um, the London attack. I'm going to have him land in Malta because there's a dude that might need a ride. um, the guys there in the Middle East, they're not going anywhere. Up here, 2 AAA are going to rail to Rome from Normandy. Oops, 1, 2. One fighter from Normandy is going to fly 1, 2, 3 to Rome. Attack bomber with ATC is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he will land in Rome. Okay. So that's it for the UK. I'll place their units. So the Indian Volunteer Force, 1 infantry, attack bomber, and a tank will go into India. Strat bomber and 2 infantry apiece will go into Iraq and Iran. And again, no money to take. So, Burma, we have 5, 10, 15, 18, 19 infantry, 3, 4, 5 tanks, and 2 artillery. And then Calcutta, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks, 3 infantry, 4 AAA. Actually, AAA is going to move. Here, let me trade some out. I'm going to move one of my super AAAs. I dropped one. Don't step on it. Move one of my super AAAs to Burma. So the green becomes 2 grays. There. Okay. So Burma, 19 infantry, 3, 4, 5 tanks, 2 artillery, and a AAA. P-65, a transport. P-50, a cruiser. Calcutta, 3 infantry, 3 AAA, 4 tanks, 2 fighters, and attack. Iraq and Iran, 2 infantry and a strat bomber apiece. 2 infantry from Transjordan will move into Iraq for whatever reason. 2 artillery in Cairo will stay in Cairo. Nothing's really happening there. Can't really go much of anywhere. Malta, a strat bomber, an infantry, and a AAA. Rome, fighter, attack bomber, 2 AAA, and a tank, 1 transport, and A-33. 2 tanks and a fighter in Gibraltar. 4 infantry in Normandy. 2 infantry, a mech, and artillery. And what is that? 1, 2, 3 AAA in London. And that's it for Britain. Okay. Next is China. China has no money and no soldiers, but they have $4. Hopefully, I'll get to use it. Italy is next. Italy is going to do one thing. They're going to step up here and take Bulgaria away from the Germans. So that's about it for them. They're going to rail an artillery and 2 infantry to Rome. 2 infantry that are left in Vichy are going to move to northern Italy. And that's it for them. I'm going to place 2 tanks and a fighter into Rome for the Italians. And yeah, if I was collecting money, I'd move Ethiopia and Italian Somalia land back to the Italians and collect for them, but I'm not. Okay. Commonwealth. They're going to buy 3 transports. And I was trying to think about what to do with these, and I just don't want to screw around and get bad rolls and lose Rome. So the infantry and the tank from Normandy are going to rail 1, 2, 3 into Rome. Both transports from A-29 are going to go to A-33 with 2 infantry and 2 artillery. Actually, I want to trade that out for this chip here. So 2 infantry, 2 artillery in Rome off the transports. Cool. Have a good one, Bennett. One transport is going to come 1, 2 into A-34 with an infantry and an artillery, and they're going to take Yugoslavia away from, um, you know, the Germans. So Germany goes down to Commonwealth goes up to. Okay, so I guess that's combat, but no dice. Okay, over here, infantry, artillery, railing to Anglo, fighter flying to Egypt, infantry, artillery in Egypt, getting on this transport and going 1, 2, 3 to P65 and unloading into West India. The infantry and the artillery are in Iraq are going to rail 1, 2. Oh, I've got more combat over here. Sorry. I'm going to take Java and infantry. I really should have got some roundels out. I was slacking. Need some Kiwi roundels. Okay, I'm going to get. I'm going to take an infantry and a AAA. 1, 2, 3. And take Java right there. So Japan goes down 2. Commonwealth goes up 2. And then I'm going to accept Dutch New Guinea into the fold with an infantry and a AAA. Going 1, 2, 3 on this transport right here. Okay, so they're there defending that. The fighter here is going to move up to Queensland. And that's it for the Commonwealth. The 3 transports are going to go off of Sydney and P-59. Oh, hold on. This destroyer over in the Red Sea is going to move 1, 2, 3 to P-65 with those transports. Right here. And you know what? This cruiser is going to, I know it's not the British turn, but this cruiser is going to move over too. Should have done that before. Okay, so that's it for the Commonwealth. France, we come from France. That guy is going to stay in Calcutta. The guy in El Al is going to move to Egypt. And the fighter with ATC is going to move from London to Rome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the French disposition, 1 fighter in Rome, 4 infantry in Egypt, 1 infantry in Cairo. Commonwealth has 3 transports in P-59, 1 infantry in New Zealand, 5 infantry and a AAA in New South Wales, 1 fighter in Queensland, ready to take Western Australia if I gotta. 1 P-45, 1 transports, AAA and an infantry in Dutch New Guinea, AAA and an infantry in Java, infantry or transport off P-51, 2 infantry and an artillery. No, these guys go. These guys go here. From Iraq, they go to Calcutta. So 3 infantry and an artillery in Calcutta, infantry artillery in West India, destroyer transport in P-65, infantry artillery in Anglo Egypt, 1 fighter in Egypt, Rome, or excuse me, Yugoslavia has an infantry and an artillery. A33 transports, other side of Rome. A33 has two, A34 has one. Rome itself has 3 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. 2 infantry in London, and that's it for the Commonwealth. And for the Allies, Russia is up. So that's it. I think that's everything. All my dice are gone and accounted for. All my units are placed. I'm not collecting any money. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Smashed my knee. That's great. Okay. Once I get back to the computer, I'm going to turn it off. Anything else to do? Oh, yeah. No, I won't do that. No, I won't do that. All right. See you guys.